Guys, it's Jen, and let's talk about this Wyze body scale and what you really want to know about it before you hit buy. So I was gifted this product by the company, and I have wanted one of these body weight scales for quite a while. And so I have had several now and have been testing them out for the last few months. And spoiler alert, this might be my favorite one. I might be trading in one of my other ones that I've been using for this one. So here's what you need to know to start out with this thing. Like, does it actually work? How accurate is it? All of those things. How fast does it work? Okay, so first up, before we get into all of that, it just looks really good. So you can see it's like mirrored here, so you can kind of see all of that, but it's pretty sleek. It's black. It just looks really nice. Almost like a dark bluish gray, I guess. Again, really slim profile and not heavy at all. You can see, like, I can hold this in one hand. It's really easy to use. Has this really nice looking, one of those like little grabber bar here. So that way it can measure your body fat percentage and all of those extra details better. So we'll get to that in a minute. It comes with batteries. So that is huge for me. So many things don't come with batteries, don't come with charging things. This one, they don't come like in here, but they come in the box. So it takes 4 of these AAAs. I don't even know right now, you guys. 4 AAAs, and then it has this really easy to use little closer here. It has these really nice little things on the bottom, so that way it can like balance itself out. But let me show you the actual, like, once you stand on here, all of your data, and then how it connects with the app. So it does have a free Wyze app that is really easy. You just install it. The Bluetooth connected beautifully, which sometimes is hit or miss with things like this. So really easy to connect that way. I didn't have to enter my Wi-Fi, any of that info, just connected via Bluetooth, super simple. So another thing I loved about it was all my stats didn't just show up like on my app, it also showed up on here. So really, really cool. To make sure it works, your year you were born, male or female, and then your height. Yep. Those 3 things are what it's going to ask you for. And then it also wants to know, like, if it needs to go into athlete mode or anything like that. So if you work out a ton, that is an option as well. All right, I'm going to put this down and show you how it works, like actually stepping on the scale. Okay, so I've got the scale laid out flat here. You want to make sure it's on a nice even surface. And then I'm just going to kind of like wake it up a little bit by touching it and make sure it evens out at that 0.0 pounds you can see here. And you can change the units actually on the bottom. But then all I'm going to do is just step right on. And then I'm going to grab this little piece here and hold it up. So even without the app open, it's able to kind of analyze all of my info over, just so you can see here. It is able to, I love the different colors on here. I like how it's able to tell me body fat percent, BMI, muscle mass, bone percentage, water weight, and what was that last one? Bone density maybe? So all of that also shows up in the app. So if you don't catch it all right there, it pops up in the app as well. So I'll show you that real quick. Hey guys, so here's the Wyze app. This is what it looks like when you get in here. It is super easy to set up. So you can go right into Wyze scale and it shows all of your data in here. So it says you have unclaimed data. So if somebody else steps on the scale, their data might pop into there. But otherwise, if it's similar enough to your weight, it'll automatically just like pop that in there and know that it's you. So you've entered all your other info, so they can calculate like your BMI, all of this stuff, and you can scroll through and it tells you so many different metrics in here. So there's body fat percent, muscle mass, body water, muscle mass percentage, lean body mass. You can kind of see all of these things. It's really easy to go through your metabolic age, all of these different pieces. Then you can even go into like a detailed report here, click on that and get a bunch more info. So if we tap that one, you can see it just pops up all kinds of info for you. You can see like down here, it'll show different like, oh, here's your, how much muscle you have in each different side, your muscle balance. And then over here, like your segmental fat analysis, if you want to see where you're holding more fat. And then like the chart, I love watching the charts and seeing what happens there. You can also go back and then go through here and it tells you a bunch more of this information as well. Tracks your weight, your charts. You can even do the baby mode, pet mode, like luggage mode, heart rate. And in these modes, I'll show you real quick if you're doing baby mode. If we tap in here, it wants you to step on the scale first, then it'll have you grab your baby and step on the scale, and then it will calculate that for you. So Many of us know you could do that without this app, but it's just kind of nice that it is able to track it and do that for you as well. And you can just exit that mode. So tons of great info in here. Another thing I like about it though is if you tap into, let's just look at like body fat here. This is what a lot of people care about right now. Body fat percent, it will show it to you on this little scale and then give you a little piece of like info about it. Like, here's what it is, here's how it's measured, and like what different things mean. Obviously, it's telling you to, this isn't like a complete view of your health, but just gives you some info. So every single one of these little pieces here will tell you this information and tell you like what it means. So love that piece for this app. Again, the app's really easy to use. You can set goals if you want, but be able to pop back in here and check these different things out. The other part I really like about it though, like I said, is the trends and history here. You can tap into this and you can see like, oh, is there, if I'm looking at AM versus PM, is there a difference in my weight, like beginning of the day versus the end of the day or all day? You can see like by week your trends. You can look by month, by year, just everything in one. And this will show weight, BMI, body fat percent, muscle mass, all of those different metrics you can track in here, which is really nice. This is actually my favorite part of it, is the trends and history. So you can also hit history here too, and you're able to look in there and see like times, weights, all of the different pieces. If something's not right, maybe for some reason somebody's like data got accidentally put into yours, you can also tap into something here and you could see up here, I could hit delete and it would get rid of this one, okay? Because for some reason I have a bunch of them here of the same. I can delete that one and it'll take care of it. Or this one didn't have time to pull all the weight or all the extra metrics in, and there we go. So this is what the app looks like, and hopefully this was helpful to see.